I moved to the US in the summer of 2025, chasing, opportunity. The opportunity to become the person who I wanted to be, a huge pop star. But I'm not completely unrealistic. I knew that it wouldn't happen in 2 seconds. Well, actually, no. I expected it to happen in 2 seconds, and then it didn't because I'm idealistic. I'll be real, let me not lie to you. And eventually, I had to start applying for jobs. Now, I came from the Caribbean thinking, all right, well, at least, I'm coming here with a degree and I have some job experience, so that's gonna help. Spoiler alert, it didn't. Every application I sent out was not cared for, one, because of AI, and two, because of where I came from. I feel like my coconut certificates from the Caribbean were not taken seriously. My coconut experience in terms of work was not taken seriously. So the first job I had was like in food, because I eventually did get something, but it's like base level type things, minimum wage type beat. And that was horrible, and I had to quit after 2 days because food is not for me. They did not give breaks. They sucked. And then now, through a familial connection, I have the job that I have now. But it's not fancy. Think Giant, think Target, think Walmart. That's where I'm at. Somewhere like that. And it is not bad, and they came through at a really good time, but this environment and the work type is just not for me. And if music is not gonna get me where I wanna go using social media, and if the places don't wanna hire me because they don't value me because of xenophobia or whatever, and if this is the best that I could do, I have to create my own lane. And that's what I'm doing with this YouTube channel now, creating my own lane. And it's not the first time that I've made a YouTube channel, but it is my first YouTube channel in the US. I've realized that for me, the most important thing for me in my life is having agency and having control. And while I'm super grateful for the place that I'm working at right now, because at the end of the day, I'm getting money. Money is freedom, money is independence, so I can do more things, but I don't have vacation days. The work is quite physical and quite labor intensive, honestly. And to be honest, it's not what I moved for. I moved here to do music. But music on social media is too unstable. And people's taste change too often. And I'm going to be real with you. I don't think people want to see a black male pop star be DIY and be at the beginning. They don't want to see that. I tried that for like 5 months, and it's not it for me. But I think that YouTube, and that was me trying on like TikTok specifically. But I also had another TikTok page, which was about mindset and like my experiences since moving to the US. And that content actually did perform well, considering. So people want to hear my voice for that. And I enjoy talking about those things. So it's like, why not expand on that and make it an entire YouTube channel? Because I want the freedom. And I don't think that there is a world where I'm truly happy and I work for someone else. That's not aligned with me. I need that agency. If I want to go back and visit the Caribbean, I want to do that at the drop of a hat. I don't want to have to ask somebody for days. What? No. I don't want to live for the weekend and honestly live for the end of the workday. That doesn't make sense for me. Why do I want to rush my life just because the shift is hard, just because the work is hard? No. Do different work. I don't want to even think about money because there's still a money limit on the work that I'm doing right now. I'm starting basically at entry level, even though I don't have entry level qualifications. That doesn't make sense. Making that entry level money, no. That's not sustainable. The thing is, before arriving at I need to be a YouTuber, I did try to do more applications, more job applications, because that seems more realistic and it seems easier. Like, You would think it would be easier to like impress a person reading your resume. But first of all, people aren't reading your resumes anymore. It's AI. So now you have to go AI for AI and try to tailor yourself to the things that they want. But it feels like a humiliation ritual. Like that gif of the court jester dancing for the queen. That is what job applications feel like to me. It's draining. And I've sent out so many, and I'm still getting rejection emails up to the end of December 2025 for jobs I would have applied to in like July and August. You all tried it. And it's positions that I know I'm overqualified for. I came from working in a school as a lab assistant. And then I applied for an administrative assistant position in a school here, and I was not even considered. You tried it. You tried it. You tried it, Baltimore. I feel like since I've moved here, I've had to like apologize or try to make up for being Caribbean in terms of my experience and my qualifications. And that does not feel good to me. That does not make me feel like a human. So I need to feel like a human. And in order to do that, I'm going to have to start my own business. And I finally live here so I could finally monetize that business. And monetize the things that I'm good at that don't break me down. Because I think that I love musing. I love talking about my experiences. But it doesn't affect me like music does if it doesn't do like super well. Music is too close to my heart, and it can't be that foundation for me. I need to make the foundation something that I could be a little bit separate from, something I could be a boss about and be like, okay, let's strategize, let's do this, let's do X, let's do Y. That is, I can do that with this type of content. And I've always been interested in like personal development and sharing what I'm going through, hoping that I could help other people. Because that's what I hope for in this video. Like if you want to start your own YouTube journey, I hope that this inspires you because you relate to some of the things that I'm talking about. Not necessarily that, you're not from the US and you don't feel like you're being taken seriously, but you want control and agency in this particular way in your life. Like it's 2026. We need to make it happen. Thank you so much for watching. I am MicahTheMuse. Don't forget to like and subscribe to join me on this journey, to join me on my YouTuber journey. I am going to try to create a lot of content in January just to really get the ball rolling, and then probably get a really like normal weekly schedule by February, mid-February hopefully. But this video is just step one.